just making a Christmas Yule log. This is a big old Swiss roll sponge, and you take off the trimmings on the sides because they are crispy. It's already cooled, and we're going to add jam and a filling. Yum. We'd recommend a red jam. Roger's sort of beaten it with a spoon to smooth it out a bit, and this will get spread all over. Okay, now we have lightly whipped double cream. If it's thick, you'll have a devil's own job spreading it. Yum, yum. That's the next task. And these are drained black cherries from a tin, and they've got no pips in them, and we're going to scatter them over to add more flavour and juiciness. And adding a solid line will ensure everybody gets a good bite of cherry to begin with. Roll-y-uppy time. Do it by degrees, using the parchment paper to facilitate. First section, and then move it on a bit. Here we go. And that's how it works. And you want to end up with it sitting on the crease. So I'll just do one more turn. There we are. That's it. Whee! Cutting through, because we're turning this into the branch shape. There we go. Now, sometimes you can ice and decorate away from the platter, and then you don't get the mess all around the platter. But in this case, I think we're going to move it onto the platter first, then ice and decorate, and then clean up in aisle 3. Thank you, Roger. That's a fantastic spatula. Goes on forever. Let's move that over. So we've cut off at an angle. It looks yummy inside, and created the branch shape, which is all going to get covered over now with a melted chocolate and cream kind of mixture. Or you could just use a cocoa butter icing, both delicious. Also, Swiss rolls do like to go cracking, but that doesn't matter because it's all getting decorated and no one will know. So we've got a load of melted chocolate and some cream, and we're going to put together sort of a ganache. So this is melted in the microwave. This is dark chocolate. And we're going to add in some cream and whip and stir, and it'll go into a kind of thick icing, which would be marvellous. It'll seize up. There we are. Can you see it's coming together already? Marvellous. It goes glossy and shiny. That'll do me. Thanks, darling. I've also filled a glass with hot water because this will enable this to smooth through, and the fork will leave patterns that look like bark and so flobber-dobber-dob. And I'll go in there with my knife and start to spread it out. You see what I mean about covering up. Any blemishes, they'll be gone. You're going to do some commentary, won't you?
No. Chocolate cake.
Very good. So just easing it over, but look how well this ganache cream and chocolate behaves. It sort of stays where I put it mostly. But anyway, I'm going to coax it along, and then when I need to change my knife for a clean one, this will go back in the glass jar of hot water. Marvellous. I'm just going to take my time. So we're just doing clean up in aisle 3. We've left one end to show the guests what's going on inside. And so then I'm going to do the tree bark markings next with wiggly fork lines. So my warm fork is gliding through the chocolatey coating, and we're just going to get creative. This is kind of fun. So are we nearly at the bottom of that one? Close enough?
Enough.
Little wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Trying to remember what bark looks like. Wriggle, wriggle. Now, some people are clever enough to have thought ahead, oh, wriggles better, and made mushrooms out of meringues. You make the caps and you make the stems, and they look cute. I have rushed out and grabbed a little toy robin I know we have. That will be my nod to the branch.
It's dead right down there.
There is. Luckily, he was never real in the first place. What you need is a kind of effect like that shape, and maybe one in the middle, and it looks kind of branchy. And I'll do one at the other end as well. Okay, swirl. Oh, penile free needed there. And another sort of, there we are. And also, if you put icing sugar over the top, it emphasises the wood shape, the patterns here. So I might do that as well. And as you said, Dead Robin, it's a toy one. And I'm going to pop him on here in a moment just to finish it off. I see waste not, want not. That's the jam bowl. The scraps cut off. And all the chocolate ganache piled up. That's yours, is it? Yep. Well, that won't do you any good at all. Anyway, there we go. This is actually quite quick to make, but then I have got Roger on hand, who's a wonder. If you haven't, it might be easier to do a smaller one. So let's have a tiny bit of snow, and then you'll immediately see that it kind of emphasises the bark. By the way, we keep an icing sugar sieve, just this little thing, it's like a giant tea strainer, in the packet at all times. Only used for this. And then it's ready to go the moment we pull out the icing sugar. So you get the gist of that. I could do more later if I want. Let's see, little Robin Redbreast will behave. Where should he go? I think maybe there. There you go, chum. Try not to fall over. Oh, no. Stay. He's been at the Christmas sherry. Stop it. Nose diving. So I hope you have some fun. You can buy the Swiss roll if you don't want to make it. And remember to cut a piece off at an angle and work out how to position it. But it does say Christmas. And personally, I don't like Christmas pudding. Yes, shoot me now. I hate Christmas pudding, but I wouldn't mind some of that on Christmas and Boxing Day. Have a great time.